What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're going to be playing around with Cultist and talking about the upcoming balancing changes. They just released a statement talking about what they're going to be doing in the next balancing changes, and I'm very surprised, and it seems very bizarre to me what the changes are going to be. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, but let's grab our coffee, grab our device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into a game here. My man's cheersing me. What up, my dude? Do I have a cheers? Yes, I do. Cheers. How we doing? Very excited to be showcasing this deck off today because as you saw in the thumbnail, the title, all the good stuff, we're going to be talking about balancing changes that were just released, or I shouldn't say just released, that are coming, but they just released what they are today or yesterday. They just came out, or they just, you know what I'm trying to say, right? We're going to talk about them because I'm actually really surprised what the balancing changes are. I don't know exactly why they made these changes to what they are, but they have to do with the stun and the bosses and Bombardier. Not just Bombardier, but Bombardier is included in that mix. So we're going to be showcasing Bombardier a little bit. This is a variation of the deck that we've been playing around with, just so we can try and push up the ladder. Not really up the ladder, but just to get to those 103 chests. So I need like 30 wins in the next 6 hours or something like that. So we're going to try our best to do so and see where we end up. But as of right now, it kind of is what it is. And we're going to be showing off Bombardier specifically because of the balancing changes. So without further ado, because I'm just beating around the bush, let's talk about what those balancing changes are. So if you guys are looking for this information, you can find it on either the official Rush Royale Discord page. I found it there today. Typically, I find it on their Facebook page. That works out just as well. But they do not have a Twitter, so those are the two places that you would go in order to find it. They are now posting on YouTube, and if you probably already have seen it, but if you haven't seen it, go to YouTube and you'll find it there. But here we go. Okay, let's jump into it. Balancing changes are here. Banshee's Whale fixed a description error. Not only bosses, but also mini-bosses are prevented from using their abilities. Okay, so the whale actually prevents the ability. So that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so I think that little tiny snippet right there is the basis around why they are changing specific things. Because they want legendary items, legendary cards, to be the only units that have that ability to prevent to prevent bosses from using their active ability. Okay, so Frost, Chains of Ice, fixed a description error. Not only bosses, but also mini bosses are prevented from using abilities. And then here is this Bombardier. No longer prevents stunned targets from using ability. So this is why I'm confused, okay? Because to me, I don't really see Bombardier ever anyway. Okay, you might see it at lower level trophies. It is a very great card. I'd say it's one of the best cards that aren't legendary, that aren't an attack card. But I don't see it being like game breaking or a problem on the ladder. But the whole point people used Bombardier is to stun bosses. That was the only reason. And it's been like that for years. So why is it now that all of a sudden it's like, nah, just kidding. We don't want that to be its ability. It's just going to stun units and pause them. But what's the point in pausing a unit if it's not going to pause a boss? Who would even want to pause a unit if it's not a boss, right? So I'm very interested. So as of right now, we're using Bombardier, and it is going to pause the boss, and it is going to pause the ability. But it's very weird. And let's give them a chance to defend themselves, because it does say why, okay? And I think it's pretty much what I've already talked about. But we'll go over it anyway. Now, all bosses will be vulnerable to having their abilities disabled. The use of abilities is delayed for the duration of the block. If the boss has already started casting, the ability will not be interrupted by the block. Okay, so that's a little bit different of an interaction. What else? Along with developing new content, there is a standardization of the effects of the units and the level of their influence on monsters and bosses. In turn, this means that the basic mechanics of a common unit are just as powerful as the effects of a legendary unit. Yep, which a lot of people would be okay with, but okay. The ability to disable others' abilities for the Bombardier will transfer to talents that will appear in the further updates. Let me know what you guys think of that, okay? I think, I see that as pretty much the equivalent of when you are getting a reward for something and they give you the same emote that you've already gotten. They gave you that emote every time as a reward. So, in turn, they're not actually giving you a reward. They're just giving you the same thing that you've already gotten. It's not really a reward, but they can tie it in a pretty bow and call it a reward. This looks like the same thing, okay? Because they're now taking away that stun ability, and they're going to give talents to Bombardier, and they're going to give that ability back. So I wonder if they were just curious on like, oh, what should we do for talents on Bombardier? Oh, well, it already stuns. Bombardier's already really good. It should be a legendary unit. The stun is like, you know, it's crazy. Oh, I know. Let's just take it away and then give it back to them. Then they'll think it's cool again. Seems weird to me. My Bombardier's already max. I'm interested to see what kind of things they're gonna put as talents. So I guess that's the one positive takeaway, I suppose, is that talent's coming to Bombardier eventually, but I don't really like the idea at all of taking away an ability and then giving it back to us as a talent. That seems very, very odd to me. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. But that's why we're chilling with Bombardier today, because Bombardier is a beast, and I feel bad that it's getting overlooked once again. Oh, we got 40 seconds to find another cultist in a corner. I just realized that. Let's see. Cultist in a corner. All right, maybe we don't have a lion coming this wave. 35 seconds. And we haven't even looked at this guy. New phone, who dis? Have I played this guy before? He was emoting in the beginning, but it wasn't a game by the beach emote specific, a specific emote, I guess I was going to say. So I don't know if it was that he knew who I was or that he just likes to emote, which either way, all good. But let's just do that. We're going to go there. Now we have a cultist over there. We're at 15 out of 20. Remember, we got to get to 20 in order to get our Harbinger. Okay? So we're going to be working on that. Let's see if we can... can I get one more unit? Oh, we can do this? Oh, I'm too slow. I could have done it. Shoot. All right, let's keep that guy around for a little while just because we can. And be prepared for the next line. But yeah, that seems really odd to me. Okay, I'm all about Banshee getting a buff. Hey, that's great. It wasn't... Okay, so it just says reworking the description, right? So it was already the case that it could stun bosses. It's just the fact that the description was unclear as to that is what it did, right? So it really... The only thing that happened in balancing changes is that it nerfed... It nerfed Bombardier. That was pretty much all that happened, yeah? I'm just going to go here, here, here. Pretty sweet. Now we've got a Harbinger. I'll go over here. Bombardier doing work. I'm going to do a cleanse because we got Dark Priest as well as Virus. But yeah, fellas, we're continuing our battle to the end of this season. It's always a little bit of a tough thing getting to the end of the season just because it's a lot of work, that's all, and nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, let's just do that. But we're trying our best to get to that 103 chest, and the big one here is trying to get to... it's kind of unfortunate. is trying to get, I think it's 20 wins, 30 wins. No, it's not even wins, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It's 20 battles or 30 battles in PvP. It's just a lot of battles. So we're trying our best to do so, but you know, it's a tall task. We're just gonna cleanse here, see if we can get another one going here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna go here just in case we get another one there. Let's do that. That's fine by me. We've got another Dark Priest and Kitsune, which is fine. Bombardier doing work. We're just gonna do that. We haven't even had a rank 2 Bombardier this entire time. I'm just gonna go here, here. Oh, baby. Don't hit the... can I get a lion? Come on, give me one more. Okay, we'll just level him up because we got nothing else to do. We're going to have to get to Dark Priest to get rid of that debuff. It hit my middle. Kitsune, don't you make this a thing, all right? Give me a cultist and let me get rid of that guy real quick. Please, please, please. Don't make this a thing. We don't need to make this a thing. Come on. Okay. Cleanse. There we go. I'm going to just level this guy up just to give me some more space. We got another guy right there. We're going to have to take out all this stuff if we're going to try and survive. 7 million, 4 million. We've got Bedlam coming up next. See, right here is where Bedlam, we wouldn't have any chance of winning this game if Bombardier doesn't have the characteristics that it does. He's hit me with a GG. He might be right. But then again, he might be wrong. Cleanse. We've got 3 Harbingers. We've got Bombardier working. 10 mil to go through. Let's see if we can go through this. 23. Might be close. Nah, we'll take this out. No problem. He's hit me with a GG. We'll see. I guess I could probably have kept those around for a little while. Let's see what this guy hits. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to hit my gadget as soon as I can. I'm just going to eat this because there's no reason not to. Instead of just straight cleansing, we can do that. If we get Dryads, we'll maybe level up a couple of the rank 1s. But now let's just try and find another cultist so that we can cleanse. That's exactly why. Now we've got another one, 15 seconds. We are going to have to take care of Virus. He is also going to have to take care of Virus. Well, this is, we got ourselves a game here. We got ourselves a game. Bombardier hanging in there as tough as he can. Monkey King's going to be interesting. It is going to make a lot of my units go to sleep, which is going to be tough. But we're going to try and take it out as quick as possible. Let's hit this. Might have been a mistake. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, so Virus is going to spread. We are going to cleanse as soon as we can. It's already on 2 of our units, including our Harbinger. There's 3 units. Virus, relax. Lion coming by. I need an actual cultist. I can't take a Harlequin. It won't help us. I need a cultist. That stinks. I have to do that. $33 to go through. We've still got Bombardiers all over the place, but we are going to take a hit from this guy. And that may or may not be it. 2 seconds. Dark Priest Kitsune. Yeah, this is going to be a GG all the way. I don't have any mana. Oh, maybe Dark Priest can do a little something, something. Can our stun do something? Assassin? We already took a hit, so we're going to need, like, a lot of everything. So he is going to take out Virus, and that's going to be it. We had a little tiny fraction of hope, and that's going to be a GG. Cheers, my friend. Good game. Equipment, nothing too crazy. A little bit unfortunate right there. Bummer all the way. It is a max Blade Dancer versus a level 13 Cultist, but I thought we might have had a chance. I guess that's where Sword comes into play, where you can get that extra buff from Sword. But yeah, fellas, Bombardier, okay? Not really in the meta already. Definitely not going to be in the meta without stunning bosses, except for the fact that you're just going to be able to get that talent or that ability back by putting talents on it. Very bizarre to me. Let me know what you think in the comments, but that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.